Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We got a video today from ManReacts.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like where are they?
They really aren't.
Because I'm not doing this no more. Like the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food. I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. Where the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills? Where they at?
They want us to be miserable and still want us to pay their bills.
Yep.
So what exactly is our benefit in the relationship? These women keep using relationships as economic lifeboats. Good thing a lot of men are aware of this BS.
Relationships used to be coming to create a family, to create legacy, to have kids, to give your kids the best possible chance in life. Not for women to be tired of dating, tired of, working and taking care of themselves.
These women are not looking for love. They are looking for financial help.
And what I couldn't realize is that these niggas is just gay. They don't want to take you on dates. They don't want to do no gestures. They don't want to spend no money on you. But, hold on. But as soon as it comes to their homeboys want to do something, they so ready. Then they think when they do something slight for you, it's tricking. That is bare minimum. Get out my face with that, for real. And if you know you ain't got no money to be spending, or you don't want to spend no money on
broke, dusty, musty, crusty right here.
Nobody, don't be trying to date around and talk to no female if you broke.
I've seen it. It's a new trend to belittle men who don't pander to their delusion.
Yep.
We are not broke.
We're not.
You just don't turn us on financially.
I really didn't realize that
it's a financial turnoff.
one of the most expensive decisions of my life would actually be staying single. Being single is excruciatingly expensive in this world, like straight up monetarily.
Except for men. Isn't it so funny that for being single for women is the most expensive thing? But for being single is the best decision financially for us.
No one to split rent with, no one to split groceries with, no one who has your back when maybe you need a little support and can't pay your bills one month. No one buying you little treats and gifts that you wish you could get for yourself. No one splitting the cost of hotel rooms when you travel. Never getting +1s to anyone's weddings or events and having to pay for everything completely by yourself, including the gift. Not getting married means paying more taxes. Never having anyone to help with a down payment and a home. No one to sign as guarantor in case you need it. I think it's actually one of the most effed up parts of society, because as more and more people either choose to stay single or stay single because the quality of partners in this world are so terrible, life continues to get more and more and more expensive.
Yeah, poor us men can't find good partners because partners are horrible in the world.
And that is a consequence of singlehood that I don't think a lot of us really expected.
It's funny that for a man, it's a complete opposite.
Yep.
Staying single is a money-saving decision.
No one is talking about how if you live in this economy, this day and age, and you are single and you pay all your bills yourself, don't have no help, you a badass. Because, baby, the price tag is high over here.
Isn't that just being a responsible adult?
Right.
If a man made this kind of video...
See, this is why they think they're badasses. Because they think being able to do it is such badassery.
he would be shamed. Did you expect someone to magically appear to come pay your bills for you?
There are not a lot of men in this generation that serve women. And I emphasize on the serve because I've dated so many men and also have spoken to a lot of men that are very much not into serving women. It's always, well, what do you bring to the table? Well, what do you have for me? Well, I got...
Just because we ask for what you bring to the table does not mean we don't serve our wives and our girlfriends. It just means, what do you do to deserve me doing that?
I got you this the other day, now you owe me. It's always that. And it's very sad because only a small percentage of men were raised properly where a woman does what she does and man does what he does.
Well, that's the problem. Women don't do what they do.
And y'all come together as a team.
Ho alert. Dated so many men. Also, why on earth should we serve you? We want a partner, not a job. Being in a relationship with these women is like serving a sentence to death row. Death row is divorce because you lose everything.
Well, at least you get the last meal in death row. We probably won't even get that.
All right, y'all. So serious question, right? Why is it that the new generation of men want to be pursued? Like, they want women to chase after them in order for them to feel like a woman is worthy of them chasing her or pursuing her or going out their way to make her feel special. Like, when was it a thing for a man to automatically feel like he's the prize? Like, is it a money thing? Is it like, I don't like that. Like, y'all very sassy. Like, y'all want to be women so bad, and I'm not.
I can't hear anything she's saying. I'm just a little bit too distracted.
Bashing all men. All men don't act like that, so don't come in my comments trying to feel crazy. But I just really want to know, like, this has been on my mind so heavy lately. Like, men really want you to pursue them and to do the utmost to.
They really say pursue and all this, and all she's explaining is men want reciprocation for our efforts. That's literally all we've been asking for. We don't care for you to pursue us. Just the things we do, you show us back that you actually care. That's all we care about, really.
Prove that you really want to mess with them, or you really want to, you interested, or what. Ew, where's your balls, sweetie?
The moment you start realizing your worth, they call you sassy or say you have small dick energy. You all talk about matching energy, but it's only when it's negative energy. If I take you out, on trips, buy you gifts, why can't you do the same?
I am tired of the amount of gaslighting us single people have to go through. Because let's be honest, a lot of the things that our friends in relationships can get for free, we have to pay for. And there's no amount of self-love or therapy that can kind of circumvent the frustration that...
So you used to have a lot of people in the friend zone that used to give you free stuff. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Being single is very expensive because... if, an example, I am sick, I don't have anyone who can cook for me. My friend can ask her boyfriend to cook for her. I have to DoorDash something. If I need help moving something in my house, I need to go find someone and pay that person to come over and move it. Well, my friend can just ask her partner. And all those things just add up. If you lose your job, you have someone who can help you with rent. If you are having like financial trouble or health...
Are you just barely figuring this stuff out? When did this thought process actually get into your head? When you hit the wall, or what?
Trouble, you now need to like disclose that to your family or friends, which might be embarrassing, or you can tell your one husband or your wife to help you through that. It is so frustrating to have to go through so many things alone and make these really big decisions, hard decisions completely by myself. I have my friends, I have my family, I love them, I can lean on them, but maybe I don't want to tell them all about my finances. Maybe I don't want to have to over-explain my entire health condition to them. Maybe I just need someone to help me with a real quick task that I don't want to have to pay someone or wait for someone to drive across town to come help me. And it is so frustrating because we're told that, being single is great, and it's really great when compared to an unhealthy relationship.
Sure.
But being single is not always better than having a healthy relationship. Don't get me wrong, I am not going to go hop into a relationship with a man just so I can have someone. But I do think we need to be honest that being single, while can be really great, is also very impractical sometimes.
No, I would 100% agree. Yeah, no, if women were reciprocating and it was very similar to back in the 50s, more men would be married. Less people would be struggling overall. Less women would be homeless. Probably less men would be homeless too.
I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. I don't see the issue.
Let me tell y'all why it's so hard for me to date. It is so hard for me to date because I can literally do so much for myself. Like, I'm so independent, y'all. I can take care of myself.
So everything, it just revolves around them. I do so much for myself. He needs to do more for me. I don't do anything for him. All me.
I could buy myself whatever I want. I can go buy a new car if I wanted to, bitch. I can do so much for myself, okay?
Congratulations.
When a man come into my life and think he not finna do shit for me, that's where it goes wrong every single time. Because why would you think I'm finna settle for the bare minimum? And I don't even give the bare minimum to myself. Bitch, I buy myself flowers. I spoil myself. I buy my own clothes, shoes, food, everything. Bitch, why would you think you're gonna come into my life and give me
You don't think men do that for themselves?
the bare minimum and think I'm supposed to accept that? See, the problem is some of these men, they would hate to see a woman on top. They would hate to see a woman flourishing and getting more. Like, they don't like the fact that a woman could get more than what they could do for themselves. Like, baby, I don't need a man to take care of me. He never gave bum. I'm not a bum, baby. I take care of myself. But if you're in my life and I'm laying in a bed,
Broke, dusty, musty, crusty. Run, DMC.
bed with you, you're gonna take care of me. You're gonna do what you gotta do. I'm not finna sit there and lay down with somebody who wouldn't even pay my fucking bills.
Sure, because all the Chad Roans and Tukis had to pay for it, right?
And that's just me keeping it real.
As a man who can also do all those things for himself, what does he get from dating you? I'm guessing an extra bill. A very bad investment.
Listen, I date men that are worth over $50 million, which means that if you think asking for a black car being sent to you by just a regular person is like not achievable, you need to raise your standards. I ask them sometimes on the first date, but definitely by the second date, to give me a gift. Now, I'm not going to tell them what to gift me because I want to see how generous they are, but they are not allowed to get me flowers because I already get my...
Just average ass women thinking they can date 50 millionaires, like, or sorry, a 50 millionaire.
sell flowers every week. Like, I don't need flowers.
I might not be a millionaire, but I feel like I dodged a bullet train. She dates them, but they never marry her. Who is the one losing here? Definitely her.
This is the reason men have to pay the bills. Like, being a provider is the least they can do. Because the amount of things that women go through that men do not go through is quite literally unfair. That's the only way to balance it. Number one, the period cycle. This is a monthly evolution of ever-changing hormones that we cannot control.
Okay, and then we have testosterone that's been in us ever since we were young that makes us horny as hell. How come you guys never mention that?
Sometimes we have too little. Sometimes we have too much. Progesterone, estrogen, we just can't control that. Cortisol up and...
We really like sex. All that testosterone makes us horny as hell. Why can't you just give us sex?
Down. It is radical, all while we're expected to manage those emotions and be productive members of society. And then the period that so graciously shows up every month. And don't get me wrong, for those of us that don't want kids, we are so ever so thankful that it shows up. But that does not negate the fact that sometimes it's brutal. Chunks of blood, staining of the chonies, staining of the pajamas, bloating and fatigue, extreme discomfort, and some women even have crippling, debilitating cramps. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Then there's carrying a child and that changing your entire chemical makeup, because once you form a baby with somebody, then you have their genes or whatever inside of you for like a prolonged period of time. Now y'all forever connected, forever changing who you are. Then you carry this whole ass human inside of you. And sometimes it's not very nice to you. Makes you sick, lose sleep, has you eating crazy things, and looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Something that your body never really recovers from. Then it comes out and we're left with the aftermath of what's left. So then we breastfeed the kid, give it life, and literally end up with raisin titties and raisin skin, and there's nothing we can do about it. And it's beautiful.
There's plenty of things you guys can do about it. There's plenty of women out there that's had many kids that still look wonderful.
It's beautiful. But in that time period, what do the men go through? What in life changes for them? And
Women are allowed to feel like this, and we men have the right to ignore the birds.
Yep.
Let them feel however they want.
This generation is definitely unrealistic as fuck. Everybody wants them a nigga that can take care of the bills, that can buy them Chanel bags, that can buy them the latest damn car. But when you flip the damn mirror and you look at yourself, what do y'all be having going on? What can y'all bring to the table at least? Okay, cool.
Lots.
Everybody want them a nigga to provide. I know I do. But some of y'all don't even have a driver's license to y'all name. Some of y'all...
A lot of young people don't.
I don't even have a high school diploma to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a brain in y'all heads.
That is
y'all
true.
Y'all don't know how to cook. Y'all don't even know how to properly wipe y'all butt. So I know y'all don't know how to properly wipe up y'all house. Y'all just ready to take. What can y'all give? I'm not saying if he pay the rent this month, you got to pay the rent next month. No, but what I'm saying is if he's paying your rent, at least feed the man. If he's willing to buy you these large purchases, at least let the man come home to a clean house. Every once in a while, at least buy the man a pair of shoes. If he could pay $300 plus on your wig, plus $100 something on your install, at least you could do is give him a little $50 haircut, something. I never understood that. I'm proud to say my man paid the rent every single month. Sometimes he paid the electric bill. Sometimes I'll pay if I'm feeling generous. It never like exceeds $200. I never mind paying the Wi-Fi bill. The Wi-Fi only $30. But I watch the way like he really busts his ass. So I never mind making sure it's food on the table. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Even if you want a good snack. My hair be expensive. I never mind walking into the store, getting him like a little $90 outfit. Like I never mind doing it. It's a difference between wanting a provider and y'all just being straight up fucking leeches.
They are going to call you a pick-me, but don't you dare stop speaking your truth. Anyway, that's all for today.
I'm telling you guys, there's reasonable women out there that are pretty good. You just gotta go find them. And most of them are not on the internet. That's why it's hard to get videos on good women. There's plenty of horrible women on the internet. That's why we're able to just show you what to avoid. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.